Aisha radiyallahu anha reported, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam recited this verse. It is he who has sent down to you the book. In it are definite verses, which are the foundation of the book, while others are ambiguous. Those with deviant hearts follow the ambiguous verses, seeking discord and seeking their false interpretation, but no one knows their true interpretation except Allah. And those who are well grounded in knowledge say, "We believe in it. It is all from our Lord. None will take heed except people of understanding." Then, he said, if you see those who follow the ambiguous verses, they are those whom Allah has named, so beware of them. Authentic hadith narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Lessons from the hadith. 1. The definite verses of the Qur'an are those verses whose meanings are apparent and clear, whereas the ambiguous verses are those verses with a number of potential meanings, and so they require consideration and understanding. 2. The hadith warns against associating with the people of deviation and religious innovations and those who raise ambiguous issues with the aim of misleading people and casting doubts into their hearts. 3. The concluding part of the verse, "None will take heed and admonition and follows his vain inclination, is not one of the people of understanding," is an indirect reference to the deviant people and praise for those well grounded in knowledge. In other words, he who does not take heed and admonition and follows his vain inclination is not one of the people of understanding. 4. Following the ambiguous verses causes deviation of the heart. 5. The ambiguous verses whose meanings may not be understood should be referred to the definite verses. 6. Allah Almighty has made some of the Qur'an definite and some of it ambiguous as a test for people to distinguish the people of faith from the people of misguidance. 7. Part of the wisdom behind making some of the Qur'an's verses ambiguous is to show the superiority of scholars to others and to highlight the limitations of people's minds so that they may submit to their Creator and acknowledge their own deficiencies. The hadith highlights the merit of being well grounded in knowledge and the necessity of steadfastness in it. The Qur'an's exegetes have two views on the pause after the word Allah in the verse that reads, "But no one knows their true interpretation except Allah and those who are well grounded in knowledge." In the case of those who advocate the pause after the word Allah, the interpretation here refers to knowing the reality and essence of it and such matters that cannot be realized, like the spirit, the hour, and other things whose knowledge Allah kept exclusively for Himself. Those well-grounded in knowledge believe in it and leave its realities to Allah, and thus they submit and become safe. On the other hand, those who advocate the continuity of recitation and not taking a pause after the word Allah hold that the interpretation here means explanation and clarification. Thus, Allah Almighty knows it, and so do the people well grounded in knowledge who believe in them and refer them to the definite verses.